judging is the opposite of Christ-likeness. Would you say to me, oh, Pastor John, how can I not do that? How can I get to the place where I'm not judging others? How can I view the other people in my life without pulling out that tape measure and starting to kind of like, oh, okay, well, you can't go on this ride. I haven't been to Disneyland in a long time. That one just came to me. Like, how do I do that? Hey, there's one answer. There's always one answer to that. There's always one answer to that question about, John, how do I do this? How do I approach people the way that Jesus is asking me to approach them? There's one answer to that. You have to come to a deeper understanding of the magnitude of your own depravity. When I come to understand how wicked and sinful I am, apart from the grace and mercy of Jesus Christ in my life, I'm nothing. I don't deserve His love. I haven't earned His love. I've observed in my own life and in the life of those that God has given me the great privilege of pastoring and walking with through their spiritual life. The farther away we get from our conversion experience, the more likely we are to become judgmental. Because we forget that at our core, we are depraved. We are sinful. And apart from the grace and mercy and love of Christ, we would remain there. But somehow along the way, we actually think we're better than other people. And we pull out our measuring tapes and we start sizing people up. And we even feel safe in that. Like for some of us, that second verse is like, no big deal, that's fine, John, bring it on. I got my tape measure, and every measure I got, I've measured up to, so I'm fine judging you. Really? You're that good? No, you're not. But for the grace and mercy of Christ, you are condemned already. That's why James says there's only one lawgiver and one judge. You know why that is? Because Jesus is the only one that solved the problem of you and I not measuring up by sending His one and only Son. He who knew no sin became sin so that I might become the righteousness of God. So that God's righteous standard of perfection could be applied in my life. So you say, John, how do I do that? How do I approach other people? The same way that Christ approached you, with grace and mercy and love.